guys, it's your girl Shantel, and you are welcome to my channel today. Okay, how are you guys doing? I'm sure everyone is doing very well. You're welcome back once again. To my returning subscribers, you guys are the real MVP. I appreciate your coming back. I appreciate your steadfast. Thank you for always stopping by at every point in time. And to you out there that you are yet to subscribe to Shantel TV, you are missing. You're really missing. A lot of information is going through on this channel. We share so much information here that can assist you reduce your stress of doing your personal research and all of those. You're welcome once again, guys. Okay, as you already know, it's your girl Shantel. It's your girl Shantel, and you are welcome to your channel. Okay, yes, sit tight and get a glass of wine, Coke, juice, whatever you drink, and let's just get right into the show. Yes, guys, today I'm going to be talking about something very significant. So if you have been watching my channel and you have not been paying attention, this is the time you should be paying attention, because this information will be useful to either you or somebody you know, your family members or friends, anyone that is willing to either come to the UK or travel to any other part of the world, okay, for whatsoever reason. Yes, you're welcome once again. Before we go too much into it, kindly like this channel, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that whenever I come online or drop a recorded video, you will see and be notified. Thank you for doing that. Thank you. Big up. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, this information I have quickly come today to give is something that I equally have experienced before, okay? But this time around, it actually happened to a family that their story is going about now, and I thought I should bring it to you so that you can take a cue from that incident and not fall into the same pitfall for yourself as well. If you are planning on coming to the UK, if you're planning on relocating to the UK for to come and study, to work, or to basically to study, yes, you should take this information very well. Okay, you should take this information very well, because this is something basically tragic. We call it tragic because when you have a plan and then something happened along the line, the plan is aborted, it's going to be tragic. Okay, yes, we sympathize with them anyway. So there's this family who got a tier 2 visa, a tier 4 visa, that is the student visa, to come to the UK and study. Now let me drop it right here, guys. It is not enough that you have secured your visa from your home country, be it Nigeria, Zimbabwe, Ghana, anywhere in there. It is not enough that you have secured your visa to come to the UK to study. Okay, it's a good one that you got your visa from your home country, but mind you, before you cross into United Kingdom, we have some beautiful forces we call border control or immigration, as the case may be. Okay, they are the one that man the port of entry into United Kingdom, that anybody crossing into UK to either come and stay or work or visit or as a tourist or whatsoever will have to pass through this set of individuals that will do or cross-examine. Even with your visa, they will cross-examine your documents, and you are mandatory to respond to them. Okay, you can't get to them and say, yes, I have visa, yeah, what can I do for you? They are going to subject you again to some kind of scrutiny that you are expected to comply with. Okay, they could ask you for some document that you are under the law are supposed to give them, because any action or inaction of yours in that process could nullify your coming to the UK. All right, my own experience was even in United States at in Texas. That was in Chicago. Yes, Chicago airport, Chicago International Airport. I was equally delayed in 2019 for all sorts of questions, and then to prove this and that. All right, yes, that happens very well. But this same family, like I'm going to talk about, they fell into wrong hands. Mind you, these things are not automatic. They happen, they may not happen. You may get there and just walk past through the border control and nothing will happen. They just stamp your passport in that you have gained entrance. And in some cases, you might just be unfortunate or fortunate to meet them and they start asking you for questions. It's not your village people. It's not your village people that have done that. It's just that these are routine checks that randomly happen and they peak. Especially if you have issues, or if you have any kind of refusal before, or if you've gone to some certain countries and then you want to come to the UK, yes, they could pick on you, to check why this and that and all of that. So it happens. It's not your family people. It's not your village people that has come to you. So what I quickly want to say is that this family got a student visa, tier 4 visa from their home country to come to the United Kingdom to study. All right, and mind you, when you are putting your visa documentation together, one of the major important documents you are expected to have is the POF, which is the proof of fund evidence. They expect you to have an evidence of your financial capability to pay your fees and to pay for the maintenance, the cost of maintenance for your stay while in the UK, depending on how large your family is. And most of the time, people usually find it so easy. They get the money from here and there. They put the money into their account for 28 days and then they submit this money. But like I used to say, most people do make mistake that before the visa is out, a lot of people would pull the fund out of their account and then just return the money or start spending the money. I have said it times without number. No, do not do that. So like I was saying, this family already, they've submitted the proof of fund to the UK embassy in their home country, and they have been given visa. When they move their stuff, move their children, family, everything to come to the UK, they were bounced at the port of entry in the UK here. They were banned at the port of entry. They were refused entry into UK. And what was the border control issue with them? They do not have the required fund to show that they can cater for themselves while studying in the UK. What that means is that the proof of fund that they submitted that got them their visa has been removed. That money is no longer in their account. So the couple were asked to prove that they still have the money, and they were like, well, we've proven it to the embassy team and then we've been given visa. They said that's not enough. It's not enough for you to get a visa. When you get to the port of entry, you might be asked to show your documents all over again. You might be subjected to some kind of questioning. You might go through some kind of check. It is random. Okay, yes, unfortunately these people were unable to prove that they still have the required maintenance fee for their stay in the UK. All right, in fact, they even went further to inform them to go into their bank to print this statement of account and show them if they don't have a physical one. But unfortunately, the family do not have this money in their account anymore, and the money has already been probably withdrawn or given back to the owner and all of those. And unfortunately, their visas was revoked. Okay, so one of the issues that we thought could have brought about this unfortunate incident is the fact that most of the people will secure admission and come to the UK to study. They will pay a part payment of their tuition fee, which could be like 30%, 40% depending on the universities. And now when they get to the UK, they will be unable to pay the balance of the tuition. And now the institution will be left with nothing and they can't do anything to get that money. So most of the time, they report such individual to the Home Office of United Kingdom that this person has refused to pay the balance of their tuition. However, they proved to the visa team that they had the money before coming to the UK, before being given visa. So this is the reason why these days these check and balances are coming up, okay, at the port of entry into the UK. It's not every time, but you might be unlucky. So my advice to you is that if you have been given visa to come to the UK to study, all right, even if it is to work, you still required a month evidence of fund in your account. So what I would advise you to do, however your ways you've sorted that fund, please do not remove that fund from your account until you have successfully crossed into the UK and then got into your apartment in the UK. Yeah. Yes, because you might be required to show that the money with which your visa was approved for is still in your account, even if you don't have the physical one. Because if you print the physical one and still hold it, it's not enough. They will tell you to log into your internet banking app to show them the balance there. It is that serious, okay? They will tell you to log into your bank account and show the proof of maintenance for 9 months for you and your dependents as you enter into the UK. So what I will advise again is, if you have sorted your fund from wherever, okay, it's all right, but can you beg them to hold that fund for you until you cross the border control of United Kingdom so you don't get stranded? Because the point is, they have the full authority to send you back to your home country right from the border. You just hear that somebody got to Heathrow and then it was not able to make it into the UK, couldn't cross the UK. You just be at Heathrow and you're looking at UK inside the from the airport right there. Some could be from Gatwick. You can be sent back. All right, please, let's not fall victim of all this information. That is why Shantel has come to sensitize you, because I know that quite a number of people will be coming to the UK for January intake, September intake, and you don't want to fall victim. You know what it feels like when you have packed your bags, you've told everyone you're leaving, and then you got to port of entry in the UK and your visa is revoked. Oh my God. I froze for a sec. Yes, nobody wants that experience. That is why I would advise you, take a cue from people. Do not let yourself be an example. Don't let them use you as an experience, okay? That's why we've come today to sensitize you. Get your POF handy when you're coming to the UK. You might just be randomly picked to come and prove that you have your fund, and you don't want an embarrassment. You can't beg them. They don't listen. Yes, there is nothing you will say. They will not listen. That person, the family, is going back to their own country with the next flight, okay? That is just about that. You can't sue them, okay? You can't do anything about it. So please, let's be careful. Until you get to the UK, your visa is not enough. Okay, please take care of that and take note of it. Until you get inside the UK, you cross the Gatwick airport, you cross the Heathrow airport, your visa is not enough. Okay, I'll see you on my next video. You know it's your girl Shantel. Yeah, it's your girl Shantel. I'll see you guys soon on my next video. Do take care of yourself. Get your documentation right. I'll see you shortly on my next video. Love you guys. Love you, love you, love you, love you, love you.